here's why David Muir's romantic life is so secretive. Famous American journalist David Muir works at ABC News. He frequently makes an appearance on 20/20, where he co-anchors. The World News Tonight with David Muir program is also hosted by him. The most watched evening newscast in the United States, per ad week, is David's show. It's not unexpected that someone as appealing as David has been able to soar in popularity given that evening hosts like The View's biggest foe Bill O'Reilly and the Matt Lauer are no longer newscasters as a result of their scandals. David was awarded one of People's Sexiest Men of 2014 in recognition of his attractiveness. People have been perplexed by this, wondering why his sexual life is so shrouded in secrecy. Although there are a few stories about his love life, there isn't any concrete evidence of any previous relationships. This has given rise to suspicions that he may not be into women, although there is no evidence of this and there are even no rumors of any relationships with guys. Although David's life is truly private, there are a few tidbits of information that might be the beginning of learning about David's secretive true love life. Here is all the information you need to know about David's secret love life. David's personal life is similarly discreet and hidden as his romantic life, but his past is rather transparent. David was born in Syracuse, New York, in 1973. Gotham claims that David was born into a Catholic family with 3 total siblings, 2 of whom were step-siblings. David showed an early interest in journalism. David had a pretty great fondness for watching the news, unlike most kids his age who were into Star Wars or sports. His life and his ability as a newscaster were greatly influenced by Peter Jennings. According to him, David worked as a local news station intern while still in high school. After that, he utilized that internship as a springboard to enroll in Georgetown University's journalism and political journalism programs. He has very much lived his entire life around journalism. Then David hopped between regional newscasts in Massachusetts and New York. His accomplishments there led to a lower-level position at ABC News. He wrote a blog entry on the hurricane at that time, which received a ton of internet views at the time. After that, he would travel the globe to cover significant situations as they developed. He took over as ABC World News host, and the rest is history. David uses social media extensively as well. Currently, he has more than 500 Instagram followers, which is insignificant in light of the millions of fans who regularly watch his show. It's still a significant number. Many celebrity relationships are kept private and are only made public by rumors and gossip. There is of course the extremely private Madonna and Tupac romance, and Keke Palmer has just been involved in a very private relationship. What is known about David's love life, then? It would be an understatement to say that David's love life is secret. The only time David's love life has ever been made public, it was in a blog post on Jezebel by a close friend and coworker. Yes, that pretty much sums it up. Given that she declared herself to be intensely committed to David, the post itself appears to be some sort of joke that the author wrote expressly for David. She also referred to him as a monster, which is another jest. The fact that the author did travel to Europe on a private, international vacation with David was the only indication that this was a sincere connection. But surely there's more than that. There have always been rumors about news anchors and employees dating one another. An extremely well-known rumor that has endured is a romance with Kelly Ripa. Simply said, it seems to be a really tight friendship with the potential to develop into something more in the future. At the very least, his perpetual single state has given millions of followers the chance to fantasize about becoming the partner he chooses to settle down with. David's public life has, regrettably, recently included romance. Though his love life isn't involved, the romance has affected him personally. T.J. Holmes and Amy Robach, who are both co-hosts on ABC, have a relationship despite being married to separate individuals. What is David's reaction to this? David is just one of many ABC anchors who are angry over this mishap. David wants no part of their scandal, claims Page 6. The way David manages his personal life is in stark contrast to this entire situation. Although David is not the only one with a problem, it's obvious that someone who places such a high value on maintaining a drama-free personal life would be naturally opposed to such misbehavior.